Hi everyone, this is Cindy with Create with the Heart, and I am back with another project. It's the month of December 2017, Christmas Eve. Merry Christmas Eve to everyone. I am posting this very, very late on Christmas Eve. Very busy doing a lot of things. Today, my kids went to their father's, so we opened presents, we went to breakfast, and then I took a shower and went to my parents' house and had dinner. So I just got back at, it's 10:30. Let the dog out, did a quick thing, and now I'm here with this project. So I'm doing a little mini series, and the series is what to do with winter and Christmas stuff like paper and stamps and so on, to make the season last a little bit longer. So how to make Christmas last a little bit longer, which means getting more use out of your holiday or winter style projects. So what I'm doing today, so it's going to be a little series, a little mini series. It's going to start today, and then I'll probably skip tomorrow. I'm doing something else tomorrow, and then I'll continue on for probably at least a week, possibly 2 weeks, on how to get some mileage out of your holiday products, at least what I do. So I am using, for these 2 cards today, and actually I was going to try and do 4 today, but I just didn't get those other 2 done, is I'm using the Doodlebug Milk and Cookies 6x6 paper pad. Now this one is super duper holiday. It's very, very holiday, but it does have a couple B-side papers that I'm going to go ahead and use. And I'm also using a little bit of this odds and ends package. All right. So I haven't had a chance to look at my ATG gun. That is on my list for things to do tomorrow. So I'm going to start with an A2 size card. I'm actually going to use some stuff that I have. So I'm going to do one card where I did a Cricut project, and then one without. One is using that odds and ends. So first is this paper. It's a plain paper. It's green on one side and red on the other. And what I did was, I saw this in another video, is I cut the middle out so that I can use that for another project. I'm actually using it for my other one because I'm actually not going to be using this middle part. It's going to be covered up with another paper. So I cut that out just so that I can get some mileage out of this paper, because this is a kind of a solid. I mean, it's got a little dot pattern, but it's basically a solid. And so I'm using some not score tape. This is fake score tape. Tape I would never ever use to bind an album, because I have used this tape and it just fell apart. And I've actually had it fall apart on cards too. So you really have to make sure that the tape is down really well. Put plenty of tape on if you use this tape. I forget what it's called. I've mentioned it in other videos. I bought a ton of it thinking it would be a great replacement for score tape, but you get what you pay for. So score tape is expensive for a reason, because it really does work. Okay. And let's see, this. Make sure I got this going the right way. So I'm going to go ahead and line this up. And then I've got this paper, which is this really cute Milk and Cookies paper with hearts. And I think it's a very non-Christmassy paper in that stack. It's very, very cute. The other side, I believe, is snowflakes, which is very Christmassy. So I'm going to put that down. I cut this out using this. This is from Cat Scrappiness. It is a die set. Very reasonably priced. I bought that a while ago. I want to say it was like $10.95 or $12.95. It's pretty reasonable, I thought. And so this paper is going to cover that hole. So that is a very good trick if you're trying to save paper, or there's paper that you want to use and you just don't have enough, is you can get really creative with your paper. Okay. poor dog. I was gone all evening, and then I put him outside so that I can work on this project because he's been missing the kids, and I'm sure, and they're missing me just because I'm the only one left. Okay, and that covers up that hole. And then I have just a little pink mat right there. And this is like, I feel like it needs to be up a little bit. Little bit. All right, so let me go ahead and put some tape down for this. Just a mat, and I just used my scallop corner punch, but you could corner around it. It just looked strange, just square. Kind of probably needed something else, but this is what I'm going with. So I put that down, and then from the odds and ends, I pulled out the cup of milk and put it on some foam. And I've got that there. And then I've got the cookie also from the odds and ends. So I got that there. And do I want to do this? I could. Maybe I will. I've got this heart from another project that is just hanging around. Put these there in case I need them. And I'm going to go ahead and put that one there. And I'm going to put a little bit of stickles on this heart. Okay, I've got that one. And then I've got my sentiment. Your one smart cookie. This was also cut from the Milk and Cookies paper pad. Whoops. Yikes, I just went flying. Sorry about that. It was like way down there. Okay, so let me go ahead and get the sentiment on there. Your one smart cookie, put it right there. And then I have this heart, which I'm going to put down. I'm just going to dab some glue on the back if I can get this glue working. It's like super globby. So let me take a look and see. I have other glues, of course. It's working. It's wood glue. This is a wood veneer, but it just happens to be out from a project I was working on with my son a little while ago. I was so excited to know that I had wood glue. I have no idea why I had wood glue, but I did. Okay, so here is card number 1. This is using the Milk and Cookies Christmas paper pad from Doodlebug, right? Not Christmassy at all. So this could be a Just Because card. It could be a Valentine's Day card. It could even be a birthday card. So thank you card, a lot of things it could be. So I'm very happy with that. The next one, I'm also using Doodlebug, same paper pad. And I'm using an A2 size card. Now this one, the paper is a red and white stripe on the back, and then it's these hearts. So super not Christmassy. And again, I'm going to make something non-Christmassy. Now I'm going to probably make some cards that are very winter, possibly for thank you cards. And I think that's fine. I mean, I live in California, so there's never any snow where I live in my part of Southern California. I mean, you can go up to, my sister's going up to Big Bear, which is in a couple of days. She's going there to go to Santa's Village. and it's like, 2 hours if you can get up the mountain quickly. There's not a lot of snow. So it's very, very close to us. I choose not to go because I don't like that drive. It winds around. I have an old car. I don't like to drive, I like to drive on regular straight ahead roads, not curvy, twisty roads. And so my sister was a little sad. So was my niece, because they really wanted us to go. She just said, "Well, we have room for Lily," but I'm like, "What about Tyler? Tyler would be so mad." So we opted not to go. So here's that middle piece that I cut out of that last piece, and that's gonna go there. And I think I'm gonna do it like this. I'm thinking. So I've got to put together my image because I did not do that. So this is a little cupcake. I can't remember where this is from. It's from a totally old cartridge. I know that much. So I'm going to try and remember which one it's from. Maybe someone will remember. And I don't think it's from Doodle Charms. It's one I've had forever. And that's the problem too when you search Cricut Design Studio. You have to hit the little information button to find out. And when I'm in a hurry, I don't always do that. I think it's from Creator Critter. Let's see, does this one go on first? Possibly. All right, so let's get this one on. Sometimes I use my glue pen. I'm going to use my glue pen for these little bits and pieces. That. And then this one is just, it's a super easy cut. Nothing too crazy, I don't think. So it has the cheeks. Sucker needs cheeks, and tongue. So I'm going to do the tongue like so. There's the tongue. Here's a cheek. Here's a cheek. And then I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. For the sprinkles, I'll put those on top. And let's get this going. And this is probably good that I am not going to do the other two cards because the video is long enough. All right, and so for that, I'll do it afterwards. Okay, so let me see how this all looks. I think I'm going to do it like this instead. Yes, very cute. All right, so let me go ahead and put this down. So this is that middle piece that I cut out of the first card that I did. Just so that I can maximize the use. All right, and this I'm just going to put down here like so. So I love the fact that I can use both sides of this paper because in my light, I thought that the frosting of my cupcake was more of a dark pink. And it's really more of a red, which is fine because it kind of matches my paper better. But these are the things that happens when you do it at night. Sometimes your lighting is really sucky. All right. And I've got some foam tape that I'm using. One more piece, I think. Okay. I just did some fireworks. I'm hoping they're not going to do fireworks. It's going to freak my dog out. Okay. Let's take this paper lining off, and we're going to finish up the card. And I'm going to post this sucker before midnight and get my 24th day of Christmas done on my blog. So, of course, you can visit my blog at cindyvernon.blogspot.com. Okay, so there is that. And then I have Sprinkled with Love. Isn't that cute? I think I do want it on foam, though. And I pulled this off. X. Okay. And so this is just going to go right here at the bottom. And then I've got this super cute heart, which I'm going to fit right here. And it's got a sticky back. Now this is some hearts I have had in my stash forever. Don't know where I got them. Don't know how long I've had them. So all right, let's do this. All right, let's see if I can make this work the way I want it to. And there it is. I think that looks really cute. And then my finishing touch. Can't find my pink stickles. So I'm going to do stickles here. And I think I'll do the cheeks because that looks cute. And not in the tongue. And I think I'm going to do a little bit of doodling. Just a little bit. And all right. I guess I'll do a little bit more. Guess I'll do it all the way to the top because why not? Haven't done a lot of doodling in a while. And it's kind of fun. All right, there we go. Here is card number 2 using Christmas products. Does not look Christmassy at all. So not all of my cards will be so vastly not winter, but these two absolutely are. I think this would make a very, very cute birthday card. It says Sprinkled with Love. That comes from the paper collection. And then this image right here from my Cricut. And these are the papers from Milk and Cookies. Thank you for watching. This is Cindy playing with the heart.